Backers must not be able to get to it properly.
What'd you just take out?
Huh? Fender, inner fender brace.
That's not like pulling the front clip off Reaper.
No, that's fun stuff, huh?
It was. It was a good time.
Huh?
It was a good time.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. I think I should get up at every morning at 4:30 and pull off.
I've been out here since 2. I've been here since 2, darling. So, what do you want to do a video about?
Just tell us what you're doing.
I am
Where you're at, what you're working with.
where I'm at, what I'm working with. What I'm working with is an idiot that goes and buys a running car, but because it's not fast enough, he decides to tear it all apart. So we put the motor up for sale, and a guy that I've known for a long time, buddy of mine, Keith Crawford, calls me, sends me a text, says, "Hey dude, I want that motor." In like 15 minutes, he said, "I got a car, the perfect car for that." He's built a little 68 Camaro Pro Touring car. So, what's this? You make a mess when you work. Goodness. So what we did yesterday, my beautiful wife, and I even cleaned too.
You did.
Look, we straightened up the shop, the one at the house, and kind of got some semblance of, I wouldn't call it order. I would call it momentarily controlled chaos.
Yes.
How you like that?
I love that.
Huh? That's good, huh?
I love that.
So, you know what? I'm gonna go sideways here for a second. Any real car guys, tell me if you've not had this moment. When you're working on the car and everything is clicking. Everything's coming off easy, all the bolts are coming out, you don't have shit. You know, the bolts aren't trying to round off, and you're just like, man, I gotta get this done, everything's going good, I'm gonna get the front clip off. Whew, well, really, I need to go to the bathroom. But I'm gonna get this front clip off first, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then all of a sudden you realize you're about to fuck up and not make it to the bathroom. Especially when you drink a cup of coffee, and I don't drink coffee. But my wife drinks a cup of coffee every morning, so I'm drinking that coffee, we pull the front clip, I'm sitting there going like that, I went, gotta go, boom! Any true car guys had that moment, and if you haven't had that moment, then you're not working fucking hard enough. So, I guess I should have put a disclaimer on that first.
I will.
Nah, fuck all that. Hey, if the snowflakes are still watching this channel after all this time, then they deserve what they get. Okay, so I didn't get all my stuff gathered up for the car, but if I decided yesterday, and I don't know why, I have pulled the front clip off a million fucking cars. Well, not a million, but if I haven't pulled the clip off of 3,000 cars, 2,000 cars, and I've never pulled the front clip, and I don't know why I procrastinated. I just didn't want to pull the front clip off this car. I don't know why. I'm sitting there going, fuck it, I'll just run this subframe, and that way I don't have to pull the front clip, and I have no idea why I procrastinated over that. But everything was flying apart this morning so good, I said, fuck it, I'm pulling the front clip. I'm changing the subframe. Because if I can't have this car done in 3 weeks and ready to go to sick week, then, be perfectly honest with you, I need to sell every fucking thing I got, and I need to start raising koala bears and cats. Move to Australia, something like that.
Well,
So,
you're already spoiled to working on a car without a front clip.
do what?
You're already spoiled to working on a car without a front clip.
No, it's not
so
that.
much easier.
It's the front clip has to come off to change the subframe. That's the only reason I've been procrastinating. I've been coming up with all these excuses not to change the subframe. I didn't want to pull the front clip.
No.
And I don't know why. It's just something about pulling that front clip was bugging the fuck out of me. And I don't know, it's one of them moments, I reckon. A little quick blower shop update. So, real quick, then I'll tell you guys what I got going on with this. So, Glenn called the other day, and I seen the blower shop, and I thought it was Ron. I went over, and Stacy answered it. I went to shut off the compressor, came back, and she said, "It's Glenn." I said, "I got nothing to say to him." And Stacy goes, well, can I take a message? And he said, well, I just want to apologize for the conversation with the other day. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, you're a dick if you're not even going to give this man a chance to say something. So I called him. And first question I asked him, I said, listen, Glenn, I said, are you apologizing because you truly feel bad about the way the whole conversation went? Or are you doing it because Ron told you to? He said, Ron didn't tell me to do anything. He said, I'm doing it because when I watched that video and I seen the blowers, he said, he's British, and it was funny as fuck the way he said it. He goes, you got 512 over here, and you got 469 over here, and you got 555 over here, and nobody knows what number they're on. So, I've never heard that analogy before, but it was a great analogy. Basically, Ron knew me by Dirt Road Customs. When Stacy had brought up, because I talked to Ron once about a blower, maybe when I was going to put one on Reaper for the street, she mentioned Reaper. So there was James Go, Dirt Road Customs, Reaper, Street Outlaw, that caused a bunch of confusion. Plus they, like I told you guys the last one, they pushed all their deals. So Ron said he'd personally take care of my account. They reestablished me as a dealer. And I thought about that, and I thought, that man's back there building blowers, and I need a couple 250 blowers, and they're about 50 units behind right now, so I need him back there building blowers, getting caught up so I can get me 2 new blowers. So I called Glenn and said, hey, Glenn, how about you and I just start over from the beginning, and we start building a relationship together. And you know, I learned something from that too. Glenn learned something from it, Ron learned something from it, and I learned something too. There possibly was a better way, or there was a better way. I could have sent Ron an email instead of going online and doing that shit. But I was pissed, and when I get pissed, I don't use my best judgment. So that's why sometimes I bounce shit off Stace and ask her, hey, am I right or am I wrong? But at that moment when I'm in one of them moods, she don't even try to correct me. She just says, roll that beautiful beam footage. So I am super happy because now that I went back and started looking, Blower Shops came out with some badass shit. And if I could have got one, there'd be one on this car for 6 weeks. Matter of fact, Glenn was trying to find a dealer or somebody that was willing to let one go. So, I mean, he was working hard to try to help me out yesterday. So, I think everybody learned something from that. And that's a good thing. So, going to Spider Monkey. You pretty much see where it's at. Hey, you got some jazz seats over there for sale?
I'll fix them sometime today. I'll punt all that stuff. It's on my list.
Hey, you got a whole subframe right here you can sell. Wheel wood brakes, QA1 upper control arm, QA1 adjustable front shocks. It's been cut out for a big pan. It actually has, I have a motor plate. It had a motor plate on it and the side mounts, I don't know why. And it had a mid plate at one time. And it looks like they made it to where they could do, I don't know how they had that. But anyway, I'm fixing to wipe these bars off right here and cut the subframe connectors loose and drop this complete entire subframe out. So if somebody's interested in the complete entire subframe, it can be bought. And there's some seats, and there's fixing to be a tack and gauges, switch panel, all that stuff. Stacey, you gotta try to get me my money back on this car.
You're right, I do.
Yeah.
Because you're just trading stuff.
Hey, I got something cool coming today, though. I got something cool coming today. You know what I got coming today, right?
I do.
Okay, don't say nothing.
No.
That's gonna be a total surprise for everybody. Okay, so Stacy said I needed to do a video because I haven't done one.
That's why I got to scavenge off of this car to cover what you got coming today.
Hey, I've almost got it covered. You realize that, right?
I know.
Okay. You know the sad reality is, if I put the other wheels back on this car, I could tuck them up and set it down.
Which one?
The ones that came off of it. If I put the weld wheels back on it. Things that make you say, I'm not gonna do at this point in time. At this moment in time, I'm not going to.
Do you know how wrong it would be to dismount those 315s?
Oh, I won't dismount them. I'll go buy another fucking set.
Oh.
Fuck that. No, I'm not having my guy fucking come after me. My poor tire guy.
He was a champ. He made it happen, but it was
Jones
not,
Tire.
It was not easy.
Jones Tire. Tell you what, he fought those things for 3 days, getting them to go down over the beadlock. So there's no way those tires will stay on there till there's cords showing through. Because I promise you, if I roll them up there and say, "Hey, Dustin, will you?" That's all I'm gonna hear.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a super cool guy, and he yeah, them were a son of a bitch. That's what you get for keeping a set of radials in your closet for a year or two. Because you know that's probably why they're so damn difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else you want me to say or do, or can I get back to work?
No, you need to get back to work. You got a lot of work to do.
I do have a lot of work to do. You gonna help me?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it took too long for you to say that. All right, I'm getting back to work.
Okay.